very hidden, and now I publicly talk about my love for magical girl media and shows every day, publicly, on the internet. I am Doreimani. I have been making magical girl content for almost 2 years now. I've received a lot of messages and comments from people, but something that has stuck out to me has been the amount of people who told me that they felt like they were alone in liking magical girl shows, and they felt like the time had passed for them to enjoy these shows, but that seeing someone out there making content about them who's of their age range, of their race, makes them feel good. Those comments have really stuck with me, and it's made me definitely assess what I'm doing and what is the purpose of making this kind of content. Reviews, unboxings, or magical girl lifestyle, I like to call it. It's always been a way to connect with others. I would love to inspire other people to be their most magical and authentic selves, because it is so fun to indulge in your hobbies. But that's not to say that I haven't had those kinds of thoughts as well. And I think it's a bigger conversation that's worth having. The thing about magical girl shows, they're so fun, they're so light, they're so healing. Not every single show is healing, but I've been rewatching Cardcaptor Sakura recently, and I forgot just how much the episodes brought me comfort. Of course, their target audience is probably the #1 factor why people might feel too old, feeling like maybe shy about what you're into or what you're interested in. However, I feel like now is a really good time to be watching magical girl media, or to even just be into magical girl media. There's so much new stuff coming out. There's 3 different shows coming out this fall. There's a lot of revival media. There's Ojimaju Doreimani might be coming back very soon. I'm very excited. And there's always merchandise coming out, especially in celebration for anniversaries. Like I said, I feel like now is the time. I feel like there's never been a better time to be a magical girl fan. I specifically remember watching Ojimaju Doreimani when I was young, and then going to my first Comic-Con and seeing absolutely nothing related to Doreimani, not one thing, and that was like 2007. But you know, it wasn't its revival time, and that might be kind of weird. Like somehow some shows are finding a little bit more life in their revival era. I've never met so many people who like Ojimaju Doreimani until this time in my life. I don't think I've ever met anyone who liked Doreimani in my childhood and onward until my 20s. Wow, it's so cool. You can connect with people. And I think that's something that is what people seek out, that connection. Ooh, look at this. It's like 1 bead, but it's 2. But part of what connects us is that desire to not feel so alone in liking this type of media. A media that's another one. Wow, I just found another one. A media that's kind of under-celebrated, I want to say, in the States. And maybe even worldwide. I don't know. But definitely in the States. These are shows for kids. These are shows that we enjoyed as children, and that modern day magical girl shows are made for children of today. I think in making videos for magical girl anime as well, I've always been kind of conscious of the age range of who my videos are going out to, which is why it's really shocked me looking at my analytics of my channel's like lifetime, and most of you guys, according to my lifetime analytics of people who have ever come across my channel, most of you guys are in your 20s and 30s, which is really cool, because you know, I think of magical girl anime and I thought that it would be a younger audience, but it's really people who are my same age. It's really cool. It's also interesting that we're all kind of in that place where we want to celebrate this genre that has brought us so much happiness and so much love over the course of our lives. One great way to do that is by seeing what's out there, seeing what other people are talking about, which is exactly what I did. But that doesn't stop me from thinking about how many of us feel like we're too old to like this media, or we've been made to feel that we're too old to like this media. That's really pretty, actually. It's a much bigger conversation though than just magical girl anime. I think it's a conversation of what we feel we're supposed to be doing in our 20s and older, and kind of comparing ourselves to the people around us, what they're into, what they talk about, conversations that we might not understand because they're talking about a show that you haven't watched because you were watching Cardcaptor Sakura again. That's not to say that you can't enjoy multiple medias at once. I'm just kidding. So why might we feel that we're too old, that we can't engage in this media that is colorful, is light, is bright and sparkly? Well, again, the target audience is for kids. There's also sometimes comments on social media, people saying, you're too old to be into that, or why don't you? It's a common thing that I've seen a lot of people say that they have encountered in their experience of being online. It's kind of ironic. It's something that I haven't experienced thus far, though I feel like because I'm making this video, I might encounter something close to it. I think I'm opening up the floodgates for something akin, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But really, as I get older, I learn more and more that I don't think there's anything that I'm supposed to be doing specifically at whatever age I am at that moment. There's no handbook, no guide
for life.
So to be comparing yourself to other people and to be thinking about what I should be doing versus what other people are doing, it's like, I don't think there is anything I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'm just living my life the way that I want to, and I think that I'm just enjoying myself and finding joy in media that I loved as a kid and that I love now. I'm pink and then green. I feel a lot of comfort when people who are older than me, who are in their 40s, are saying that they're still trying to figure life out and that there is no specific way of coming to this conclusion, like I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. But I feel like that's a larger conversation that isn't necessarily the point of this video. Let's thread it. This genre has helped me in ways that I never knew that it could. Like I said, I am someone who's always kept my interests hidden. It's actually kind of silly. When I was younger, I used to be fine with people knowing what I was into, whether it was like a boy band or whether it was like a Nickelodeon show. I didn't care. It didn't matter to me. But one thing that happened, I had a Twitter account and I would let anyone who I knew follow me on it. And then one day, a classmate came up to me during school and was like, "You tweet a lot." For some reason, I internalized that so heavily that it just changed everything. I made an entirely different account and separated, my interests from my locals, as you would call it. From then on, I think I just didn't want to share that because I was afraid of what people thought. I didn't want them to know about how excited I would get about things and how much I tweeted about things. And I don't know, it was embarrassing for me. But then came magical girl anime, which I got back into during COVID actually. And I've just been back into it ever since. It's let me look up more modern shows, revisit shows that I knew as a kid but never finished because the links wouldn't work, there was nothing available on the internet for it. Even watching modern shows, I've been watching some shows with my friend. We watch Mukul Dreamy and we also watch Maji Majo Pures, and I was super skeptical of these because there's not a nostalgia factor that goes into either of them for me. Like, I didn't grow up on them, I didn't know about them prior, so I was like, I don't know, but I've enjoyed them so much. I have really liked it, especially with like Majo Majo Pures. I was thinking, I don't know if I like this, like live action magical girl, like is it gonna be kids running around like Gullah Gullah Island? Like, I don't know what I'm expecting with this one, but I really enjoy it because it just seems like the cast had such a good time creating it. It seems like a project that was made with much love and care and attention, and that kind of thing makes me happy and excited that magical girl media and shows are still alive to this day, and that people who are younger can enjoy them and watch them and look back on it fondly when they're older, the same way that I look fondly on like Doreimani and Cardcaptor Sakura. I am not doing this well. I think all of this is to say that it's really nice to find community in the things that you like. Just like finding people who like the same thing that you like and who are enjoying it at the same time you are, and who might be the same age as you or the same race as you, they look like you know, like you can find that common ground between you and someone else, and it helps you feel like you're not as alone. And that's something that I've realized is really important to me. And I mean, like, community is the number one reason why I started making videos in the first place. Like, I just wanted to meet other people who liked what I liked, and there was nothing else to it. Now it's kind of weird, like, how far it's gone since just that concept, but it's still like the number one thing that I like wish for and hope for. And you know, in a lot of ways, I think the comments that people have left recently telling me this have changed my perspective and my approach to what I'm doing in general, and like how I want to talk to people and what's the main purpose of making videos and of being here and being on YouTube. And I really think that I just don't want people to feel like they don't belong. I want to be a sort of safe haven for people who might feel like they're too this, too that, to like what they like. God, how did I tie this last time? I can't believe I can't tie a bracelet. Got it. Oh my god. When I talked to my therapist about it, she called it like being a magical girl on someone's shoulder. I thought that was so funny. I hope that that's what my channel and what my other socials can be for anyone at any point in their life. I just want us to be confident about being our most magical selves, because no one can tell you that you're not. I hope this made sense. I tend to do more scripted videos if I'm talking, but I just wanted to talk about what's been inspiring me lately, what my mission is, what my vision is. Thinking about this stuff has been really comforting for me, and I hope that I can bring that comfort to you. Wow, I actually really like this bracelet. Yeah, I'm here to help you be your most authentic, magical self.
Thank you guys as always for watching. I promise next time we will be less emo and a little more fun, but in the meantime, have a great day.